right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Dexter Fowler will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. A barehanded play by Harrison. Got him. Riding in once again, Colton Wong. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Garcia is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
A bouncer to the left side. Mercer is there on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends. Dexter Fowler will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Greg Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Greg Holland.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Williams. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, George Canto. The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Cantos has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Rodriguez is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Jose Martinez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mercer charging in on it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So
a drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
1-0 the count. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player's safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
Sean Rodriguez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed to the upper deck. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Fowler on the warning track. He makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall.